Hi everyone, hi, this is Big Buddy from Big Buddy World. We are once again over here to tell you a story of our next destination which we started, and the next destination is of course Odisha. As you know, we first had done 5 days, 5 stories of the Hampi story series for children, and now we have the next destination, that is the Golden Triangle story series for children. Okay, and before we start with the story, we go ahead with the song. Let's listen to stories of our next destination. Odisha is our next fascination. Utkala and Kalinga were its name, brought the country lot of fame. Bhubaneswar, Konark and Puri, Golden Triangle is their story. Chilika is the biggest lake. Story about it will be a wonderful take. So, let's listen to stories of our next destination. Odisha is our next fascination. So, today's story, the title of the story is The Divine Carpenter. And now we travel in the Golden Triangle. As we had mentioned earlier, there are 3 points of a triangle. So, it's Bhubaneswar, Konark and Puri. So, we did a story about Konark. Now, let's travel to Puri. Okay, Puri, the land of temples, the land of beach. Oh, it's beautiful white sand beaches. Yes. So, there is this temple over there that's called as the Jagannath temple, where Lord Jagannath resides with his brother Balabhadra and his sister Subhadra and his Sudarshan Chakra. Okay, now how the story today which we are going to talk about is how did the form of Jagannath come into existence in this temple of Puri. Okay, I'll just show you Jagannath, I'll show you Balabhadra and I'll show you Subhadra. You will have a look at it and you'll know how the form is. So, we have over here Jagannath. Can you see? His round eyes, black color face, and his hands are parallel, and he has no palms and he doesn't have any legs as well. Okay, and his elder brother, he is known as Balabhadra. Balabhadra, his face is white in color. And similarly, his hands, if you see, are parallel, no palms, and his eyes are oval in shape. Okay. And they have a sister, and they love the sister very much. Very cute, isn't she? She is Subhadra, and can you see, she doesn't have hands, she doesn't have legs. But she has, her face is yellow in color, and she also has her eyes which are oval in shape. Okay, so Jagannath, Balabhadra, Subhadra, and of course they have the Sudarshan Chakra. Now, if you look at them, they are very different, right? So, how did they become like this? Why is this kind of a form in the temple Puri, in the Jagannath temple Puri? So, the story which you will listen to right now will tell you about that. So, long time back, King Indradumna, he had built a temple and he wanted the best of the idol over there. So, he told, and he had known about an idol as a tribal chief Vishwavasu. He had, they had it in their forest, and that idol was known as Nila Madhava. Nila means blue, Madhava means Krishna, blue Krishna. And King Indradumna wanted Nila Madhava to be enshrined in the temple. So, he called his minister, his name was Vidyapati. He said, Vidyapati, come here. Vidyapati came and said, Vidyapati, go and find out Nila Madhava, okay, and get Nila Madhava so that we can enshrine him in this temple, Puri temple. So, he went, Vidyapati went. Vidyapati knew that Nilamadhava was fiercely guarded by the tribals. Okay, so I told how to do, how to go ahead and get him, how to go ahead, and he thought of a plan. He thought of a plan. He told, let me get married to the daughter of the tribal chief, and if I get married, then what will happen is, as per ritual, they will take me to the temple, and then I'll know where the temple is, and then I'll come and tell the king about it. So he went to Vishwavasu and he told that I want to marry your daughter. Vishwavasu agreed, and he married his daughter Lilavati, and they got married, and the next day they had to go to the temple. Now Vishwavasu was a very clever man. Okay, so what he did, he blindfolded Vidyapati, okay, and he took him along. But Vidyapati was smarter than Vishwavasu. Okay, he had some mustard seeds in his hand. So while moving towards the temple, he dropped those mustard seeds on the forest floor. And what happened? After the rains, now all these mustard seeds, okay, they germinated and the yellow flowers bloomed, and it left a trail to the cave where Nilamadhava was enshrined, where he was kept. Vidyapati ran back to the king and told him, King, let's go and get Nilamadhava. So the king, with his horses, with his soldiers and everyone, and with Vidyapati, he left for the cave. But when they reached the cave, all the tribals over there, they told, please don't take king, please don't take our god, we love him, but the king did not listen. He was a very proud king. So he told, no, I want the idol and he needs a better place, and that is the temple. And saying this, he entered the cave. As he entered the cave, Nilamadhava disappeared from there. Now the king realized his mistake. So he told, I need to go ahead and repent for this. And he went and started praying. And when he prayed for a long time, that is when Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, agreed and told, okay, fine, I will come back to you, but I will come back in the form of a log of wood. You go, and that is the dream this was what the dream Indradyumna saw in his dreams. And the log of wood, and on that log of wood there will be four, that will be Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. Okay, so these four things will be engraved on it, and you need to take this log of wood, carve it, and you can enshrine. So Indradyumna was very happy. He ran down to the sea beach, and there of course he saw the log of wood, and he told his soldiers and everyone to pull the log of wood, and they got the log of wood. And as they went ahead to carve it, not a single craftsman could carve the log of wood. Now what to do? What to do now? They are not being able to carve the wood. But at that time, an old man, he came over there and he told, I will be able to do it. Indradyumna told, okay, fine, you can do it, because he didn't have any option. He told, okay, fine, you can do it. So he told, yes, I will do it, but there is one condition. He said, what's the condition? He said, I will be inside a room, and only I will be there with the log of wood, and you have to close the door. Only when I tell you to open the door, that is when you will open it, and you are not going to enter the room till I say. So king told, okay, fine, we agree with it, and they gave him a room. He took the log of wood and they locked the room, and he was inside. And every day The king and the queen, they used to come near the door, listen to the sound, tuck, 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 and they were happy. Oh, work is going on. Again the next day they did the same thing. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Oh, work is going on. But after some days, one day when the king and the queen came and heard, they could not hear a single sound. They were worried. The queen told, open the door, open the door. The king told, wait, he had told us to wait. I can't open the door like this. The next day again they came. They heard not a single sound. What to do? Queen told, open the door. He's an old man. If he has died or anything, what are we going to do? Open the door. And that is when the king was in two minds, and should I open or shouldn't I open? Should I open or shouldn't I open? And he decided, let me open it. And he opened the door. As he opened the door, he saw there was Vishwakarma. He is the God's carpenter, the divine carpenter. He was sitting over there instead of an old man, and he was painting the idols. But the moment the door was opened, the promise was broken. And he told, King, you broke the promise, so I am going away. And saying this, he left. As he left, the idols were left behind in this incomplete form, with hands which are parallel, no legs, no palms, no eyelids, no ears, and as you had seen, Jagannath is in this form, Lord Jagannath, and this is how he is enshrined over there in the temple of Puri, that is Jagannath Puri, that is in Puri. Isn't it a wonderful story? So this is basically a legend or a mythological tale you can tell about, or tell it, yeah, you can name it as. And now I think is the time for our questions. And our first question is, what is the name of the sister of the two brothers, Jagannath and Balabhadra? Okay. Who was the divine carpenter? What was his name? And where is the Jagannath temple? So these are the three questions. Answer it. And if you want the worksheet, please mail it to us at bigbuddyworld@gmail.com, and we will send you the worksheets and enjoy them. Listen to the story, learn more about history, and as well as about the state Odisha through the stories which you hear. Thank you. Bye from Big Buddy. See you tomorrow again.